Cause I don't want to hear it from Michael. Yeah, I don't want to hear it from him. Cause I just saw her in the in. I just saw her in the video. So like when I just looked it up. Wait, hold on. I'm finna show y'all. Hold on. Yeah, kid behind the camera. Yeah, I forgot the name of that. Mara. The Mara. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Hold on, man. Why is she in the video? Huh? I'd rather hear from somebody else, man. But what? I don't want to hear him, man. Wait, hold on. Okay, the green 911 call. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to hear from him. Okay, here we go. All right. I was gonna start out with some fun videos, and then y'all told me about this. For sure, man. Of course. She was there. She was there from the ground up. She was there from the ground up. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. But it just make him. I already knew that. I knew that about him, man. He's too sensitive, man. He too sensitive. Uh, hold on. Okay, I want to hear this 911 call. So we were supposed to start off with some fun videos. Yeah. We start off some fun videos, and y'all told me about this. All right, so yeah, let's check this out. All right, here we go. Wait, hold on. Nature, domestic. What that say? Probation. Harvest Way, Somerville, SC. Okay, what else? Offense code, family fight, non-violence, criminal, additional offense, criminal, DV, SUA, suspect using alcohol. Both of them using alcohol. Ah, let's see what else. Those are the officers that came to the scene. Okay, so responsible officer was the one that Michael. And those are the kids. Wait, hold on. I know if y'all can't see this, but it says on April 3rd at approximately 10, what was that? 10:36. Uh, PFC Wilson responded to Harvest Way, which was located within the town of Somersville, Dorchester County, in reference to a physical deed. While en route, the victim, later identified as Bridgette West, left the residence and was walking down the street towards Central Avenue with the male following her. Upon arrival, I met with Bridgette. She stated that the male, later identified as Michael Green, via SCDMV online, struck her several times in the face. Man, the dude is sensitive, and I knew that it was gonna either end up that way just by all of the years of them putting their stuff on YouTube and how the way they interact with each other and how the way Michael interacts with her. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not nothing wrong with being like the male that is the dominant of the household, but still, but the way he does it is like in a sensitive manner. You know, being like not passive aggressive, but like kind of aggressive though. Yeah. Man, yeah, that's insane. Let's see. I observed some redness to the left side of her face. She stated that she was uninjured and denied EMS. Other officers located Green near the residence, and he was detained. Green told officers that Bridgette told him about an affair she was having, and he slapped. Oh. Bridgette was cheating on Michael. What? Bridgette and Green are married with 2 children in common. It should be noted that the children, Mia and Michael Green, did not witness or receive the events. Green was arrested for DV third and was transported to DCDC where he was booked and lodged. Victim form completed. Whoa. Well, they was Michael, he probably had some beers. He probably had like half of a fifth. Okay. All right. Upon my arrival, I was directed to the residence to locate the male. I made contact with Michael Green at his front door. Michael was yelling, upset, demanding we arrest him. Stewart complied with his request, placed him into cuffs to the rear. And then I spoke with Michael in the rear vehicle. He was read Miranda to be till he understood. He told law enforcement that he hit. Oh, yeah. Michael.
In the face, like
he just okay. All right. Where are you at right now? Where are you safe right now? Or are you separated?
He went inside, but I'm outside. Oh God!
All right, take it. Hey, hey.
In the face so many times.
Wow. Wow.
Hello?
I'm still here. Where is he?
He's inside right now.
Okay.
I fucking walked. It's a call.
I want. Okay. No. I want you to stay separated. Does he have any weapons?
No.
Okay. Has anybody been drinking?
Yeah, we both are.
Okay. Do you need EMS?
Oh, God.
See, I'm sorry. I had to stop it. But I'm just letting you know is that this dude had been holding like all of this in his head like for a long time. It's like it's been like building up. And then when you start drinking, then that's when the macho side of you come out and you just thinking like, ain't nothing gonna happen. So when she probably threw it in his face or whatever about that she was having an affair with somebody else, you know what I mean? And that alcohol was all in them, and and that anger build up. She was probably, they was probably just arguing and yelling and arguing, back and forth to where the anger started to build up, and then he just totally snapped. That's one thing I said is that Michael he's sensitive. He's very sensitive. You already heard what Grandpa was telling stories about Michael. He's a very sensitive dude, man. He's very sensitive. Grandpa already was trying to take away his his wrestling figurines, and he was still playing with them, at the age that he is. But I'm not saying that nobody don't do that. You know what I mean? Even probably at my age. But we just know is that evident from the stories that Grandpa told and the way Michael is on camera is that Michael, he's like a spoiled kid that always gets his way. You know what I mean? And we got to see it just play out on camera over and over and over again. And then how the way he is with his Bridgette, and knowing that it was gonna come to, that point. He depends on Bridgette for everything. You know what I mean? But Bridgette, like y'all said earlier, Bridgette ain't going nowhere. She was there from the dirt. She was there from the dirt to where he is right now. So, and then that's all she knows too. That's all that Michael is all she knows. She is not going to go anywhere. To me, it's like I had someone that was my ex. She's afraid to be alone. She's afraid to be alone. So, right after we done got our divorce or whatever, and 2 weeks later, she had a dude in the house. Just being real. Some women are afraid to be by themselves, so they will go ahead and get with another dude. And Bridgette is all she knows. So Michael is all she knows. So whatever she did, fling or whatever, and if Michael did go ahead and just break up with Bridgette ain't going nowhere. She gonna go ahead and do whatever she can to get back in Michael's good graces because she was there from the beginning. So let's finish this.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. When he fucking hit me, I fucking saw white, so whatever that fucking means.
You saw lights when he hit you?
Yes.
Did you pass out?
Hurry now, please hurry. Please.
They're on the way. They're already on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Bridgette.
What's your name?
Please fucking hurry. He's coming.
Okay. I'm staying on the phone with you, okay? What's your name, hon?
I'm running on my goddamn road right now because I don't fucking trust him.
You're running?
Yes, I'm literally on my road right now because I don't trust him.
All right. Is he actively chasing you?
Woo! He's calling my name. No! I got the cops on you! Leave me alone! Go! No!
That's it.
Woo!
What's his name?
His name is Michael Green.
Michael Green. What's your name?
Bridgette West.
What West?
Yes.
Bridgette West?
Stop talking to me. I'm on the phone with the cops. Leave me alone.
Miss West, what's your first name?
Bridgette.
Bridgette, okay. Did he go back in the house?
No, he's following me right now.
Okay. Which way are you walking?
Wow. Towards the fucking road to Central.
Towards Central?
Here. Yes.
Wow.
All right. They're coming. I'm just staying on the phone with you, okay? Let me know if he continues to follow you.
Stop talking to me! God damn it, go! No, stop! Stop!
See, he's a control freak too. So, man, that showing that he just trying to go ahead and get control of her, and she don't even trust. How can you be with somebody that you don't trust? I mean, if this is actually how you feel, I mean, even see, these things are like just it conflicts. It is so much confliction because why would you want to be with somebody you don't trust, but not knowing that you're not gonna go anywhere because you was there from the beginning and Michael is all you know. So these are gonna be, I'm sure it's conflicts, conflictions that she has in her head. I mean, it's something else.
I'm fucking close. I don't fucking trust you. Go.
Buckbeak, what up?
Please hurry. God damn it, please hurry.
He's still behind.
And you said Mike claims he's innocent after I'm sure he made her drop the charges. See? And if that's like I said, it's that he's very controlling. So he could have played it like that. Like, oh, it's gonna ruin my reputation. You know what I'm saying? Just, easing her into it. So who knows? Who knows if it's gonna say or if she had him do it. So we just wow, that's insane.
And you?
Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
he's like
Okay.
closer. Like, God damn it.
Okay. What does Michael look like?
He's
Is he white?
Big motherfucker. No, I ain't gonna say it. Let me watch the finish.
Yeah, he's white. He has 350 pounds. He's kind of
How old is Michael? How old is Michael?
37.
37.
37. Woo.
6'2", 87?
Yes. Stop
Okay.
following me, Michael.
Drew, what up? This dude a Gemini, man. Come on, man. No, you can't. You can't have the same astrology as I do. No. Trayvon, what up?
I'm over the Central now, because my road is literally next to it.
They're coming to you as fast as can, okay?
Okay.
That's Richard. I was gonna say that too when she said what he look like. I was gonna say a big motherfucker. A round motherfucker. That's who she need to go look for. That's who the police need to go look for. Oh shit.
He's probably walking back to the house now. I don't know.
He's
I don't see him no more.
Is there anywhere you can hide?
I'm just at the front of the street at this point, really close to that.
He needed 2 handcuffs.
Is there? I know you're right there by Central, and there's not much there. Is there somewhere you can hide? Bridgette,
I'm just at the front.
you're just at the front. Is there anywhere you can hide? There's not really much there.
Maybe she
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
he's
she
walking
won
back
because
to
she
the
cried
house,
too
don't
much.
see
He's turned around? Okay.
Yeah.
Because she was crying like he was like right there beating on her.
I don't want you to go back to the house, okay? I want you to stay up as far away as you can until officers get out with you.
Yeah, no, I'm at the very fucking front. They'll see me. And he's gone.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And he was like, I wish you'd at least tell me goodbye. Yeah, okay.
What?
Fuck. God damn it.
When she told him goodbye.
I know you're scared. I'm so sorry.
But I wonder if he did like open hand. Do you do open hand or if he did closed fist? It seemed like he had to do it. Ooh. if she had those red marks on her face like that, well, I mean, with his sausage link fingers, who knows? Oh, she's still crying. Yeah, man, she told her dad about that. Well, that's why, you know what, and that's what another thing. I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna be real about this. Is that he is a coward too. Michael is a coward. So, just like y'all said earlier, if her father was still alive, she would have did something. He would have did something to Michael. But he wasn't gonna pull that off while her dad is still there. You know what I mean? Her mom, he already know his mom. His mom. She's probably doing her own thing. So she, I don't know if she really actually cared for Bridgette or whatever. But his mom. I wonder if his mom's going to say anything about this situation. Michael's mom. I already know Grandpa probably. Even though Grandpa called her all types of bees and all of that stuff, if Grandpa knew about that, he would have got on Michael real bad, dude. He would have got on Michael real bad, So Grandpa, he'll yell at his wife or whatever, and call all types of names or whatever. But he still loved her. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't think so. Grandpa ain't put his hands on his wife or whatever. He'll yell at her, he'll yell all in her face or whatever. She hit him, and he don't do anything, So Grandpa, he might talk a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't think he even went that far. You know what I mean? But just keep it honest. Michael wouldn't have did none of this if they were still around. But all right, so what I want to do here is, it was a dude that was going to go ahead and talk about this. I don't want to hear from them because that's going to make me upset. Hearing from him is going to make me upset. So I just want to go ahead and hear the short version. Y'all think I should play this one? What y'all think? Y'all think I should play this one? He said hamburger patty hams. Real. As Rich said, I would never really care for Bridgette, but she doesn't need to be getting hit. That's wrong, and I truly believe Mike manipulated her to turn on her dad and before he passed, because man, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, Michael, man, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm tired of going ahead and trying to keep it, all, PG and all that shit, but for real, I know that you could tell Michael's a coward. He's a coward. Only coward ass dudes do shit like that, for real. He ain't gonna be able to escape. He ain't got enough stamina to escape. But I know for sure they probably had to use 2 handcuffs though. But for real, y'all think I should play this one? Put a W in here, or we can go. It was another dude I had up that I was gonna play. Put a W up, yeah, or put an L, no. It was another dude I was looking at. I think this is the one right here. For real, man. Oh, thanks, Trayvon. You wow. Shit. Let me see. Is that L? Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to hear from him. I really want to hear from, let's see, this dude named Ozzy Cobb. Is this the one? Did we just play this one? That was the thing we played. No. Hold on. Let me get back to this history real quick because I had it up. Yeah, here it is right here. This is the one I want to hear from right here.
Well, guys, it's always unfortunate when we've got to make one of these. Don't know why there's never headlines of, like, YouTuber turns his life around and stops being a massive fucking douchebag and turns into a good guy. Probably because negativity sells, but I honestly just don't think that really happens. I feel like being a shitty guy on social media is sort of a one-way street. There's no turning back. Now, it seems like whenever you become a YouTuber, inevitably, you're gonna find yourself down one of three paths. Very few people seem to get the good ending these days. You know, think guys like Markiplier, YouTubers who are able to rise to the top just by being themselves and doing what they enjoy. That seems to be a pretty rare breed these days. Not only does it seem like people don't really have much interest in being that kind of person on the internet anymore, the algorithms of social media just...
Dude! What the hell, man? Pick that shit up! What the fuck? What is that? Y'all got that nice ass crib. And look at that. You ain't even gotta see it in focus to know what that is. I'm sorry. What is that? Come on, man. Y'all see that in the background. Y'all see that. Oh my God, let's hear what he said.
Don't reward it. Unfortunately, I think the days of guys like Tom Scott or Jacksepticeye getting famous on social media are probably gone. And then you've got the middle path, and I think this is where most YouTubers find themselves eventually. You blow up, you gain a following, and then one day it's just really not working for you anymore. Maybe you've lost interest, maybe your audience has lost interest. For whatever reason, the momentum stops, and for a lot of people that can be really discouraging. YouTube is definitely a game of ups and downs, and sometimes those downs can really fuck with your head, and some people just don't want to deal with it, which is why the middle path breaks off into a few end games. One of them is you just keep doing your thing. Eventually the downswing will probably end, your channel will gain momentum again, and who knows, maybe you'll end up down the first path where you become a household name. Two is you just don't really want to deal with the ups and downs anymore. You stop uploading and your channel dies. And then there's the third path. And, well, the third path is the dark path, ladies and gentlemen. The third path is you have a downswing and you're like, I don't like this. How do I get momentum back to my channel right this second, guaranteed? Which leads you to manipulating your audience for short-term gains and turning your back on everybody who supported you for years.
Now, y'all heard that. We talked about this. What was that? We talked about this on Thursday. How he uses his father's name to keep going, and then he had these clickbait videos. Just keep going, you know, to where it's that he is actually manipulating his audience to take a look at his videos by using these thumbnails and using these bogus titles. So you see that all the time. You see it all the time on the channel. You know what I mean? And it's one thing that's very unfortunate and is very sad is that he does not let his father rest. You know, he always has to bring up his father, you know, or put certain type of thumbnails or whatever, like I said, manipulating the audience. And that's not cool. That's when after I was watching Michael's videos or whatever, but then when I kept seeing that his thumbnails and his titles was like, basically it was like wasn't matching up with the video, then that's when I knew right then. I'm like, man, this dude is trying to go ahead and just keep going, and he's manipulating his audience to check out his videos. You know what I'm saying? But then when I take a look at his the comment section of his videos, and they mostly are negative. They mostly of the comments that is on his videos are negative, talking about how he manipulates his audience, and that's mainly what the comment section looks like.
videos. Your followers put up with it for a little bit, but after the 4th or 5th fake pregnancy announcement or fake divorce video, they check out, and the only people left are the ones there for the drama and the ones there to...
How many times you done heard that? They breaking up, they breaking up, they breaking up, they breaking up. How many times you heard that?
make fun of you. And before you know it, you're emerging from your cocoon, spreading your wings, exploring your new form as an internet lolcow. And that cocoon is a one-way ticket, boys and girls. Once you've gone down this path, there's no way back.
Wait, what's a lolcow? Is that what's his name? Is that dude Ethan? Is that who lolcow is?
And today we are talking about one of the worst examples of this with a YouTube channel, Kid Behind a Camera, aka the guy behind the Angry Grandpa videos.
Oh,
now,
no,
I
it's
haven't
all
decided
good,
to just
Anthony. It's
randomly
all
talk
good,
about this
man.
guy. The reason this video is being made is because recently a 911 call got leaked of Michael's wife calling the police on him for domestic violence. This seems to be connected to an incident where Michael was arrested back in April for domestic violence, and this is the first time I'm hearing about this guy in years, so I figure that's probably the case for a lot of people. And personally, I feel like if you are this big of a piece of shit, people with a platform should put you on blast so those that still support you are at least not doing it blindly. This is a pretty terrible situation overall, but
I bet you this his car. I bet you this is right. Oh my God, look at that, man. That's, oh boy. That's a nice place. Nice place. But man, y'all gotta keep it up. No, it's okay. Because we already heard the 911 call. You know, he's still going to be talking about it or whatever. But mainly, like I said, we already know how Michael is. We know he's controlling. You know what I'm saying? What I heard is that they've been together since when she was a minor and he was an adult. And that's something I did not. He's 37 years old. How old is Bridgette? Because Bridgette was like young. He's like high school. But I didn't know how old. I thought Michael was like kind of like a couple of years apart or something like that. You know what I mean? Or whatever. No, you good, Anthony, because people have brought this up on Thursday on the other live stream. So you good. So that's what made me like remember and then started to post this video up. Yeah, this is only the beginning. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Because of what he did, you know, it probably was a shock to her. And this is something that she's going to always have in the back of her mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to get no better. It's not going to get no better from here. No better from here. Best, I know. It's not going to get no better here. I've been through that situation. But as me being a man, I've been through that situation before. You know what I mean? Knowing that it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. When you have a major fallout over a situation, when cops got to get involved, it's not going to get better.